What's up, everyone? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Welcome to the GR86, brand new car added into Forza Horizon 5. Let me actually change my audio real quick because I was playing with this very, very low. We'll have a quick listen on what this thing sounds like. It sounds like a proper Boxer though. I'm not sure about the pops and the flames on a completely stock GR86, but it sounds good. It does sound very good, both inside and out. I like the gear changes as well. This is nice. I didn't actually drive this thing properly yet. I've done the rival event with it back when it came out, but it feels so nimble and agile just driving it like this now here. This is nice. I was never a big fan of the GT86. I don't really care for it too much, but this just looks so much better as well than the GT86. Of course, this is, you know, brand new. But they kind of worked off that platform and they just made it better. Man, this is so nice to drive. I really like it. I feel like this could be a really, really good, like, toge car. Or a car to bring down the hill and race it quickly. It sounds great. It is in B-class stock. 228 horsepower, 250 newton meters of torque. Weighs 1,275 kilos. That's the best thing about this car, is its weight. It is super, super lightweight. Very, very cool. That is very, very sick. Let's do stuff to it. I'm not going to max it out. I'm not going to build it fully to see how much power or whatever this makes, but I will end up changing a couple of things in it just to see what it's like. What are we looking at for engine swaps? We do have a wide body for it. Oof. I actually really, really... do I like it? I'm not a big fan of the square arches though. The rest of it looks good. I don't know why. It kind of reminds me of an S2000 at the front end a little bit. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the square arches. Really, really not a fan of those. I don't think they look good. What if I just go into this? This will give it like the everything. Oh my god. It's even got the wing as well. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like such a Need for Speed car though. Looking like this. It does though, doesn't it? Like even with the wheels and everything, it just looks like such a Need for Speed car. I'm gonna put it on just because. Like I'm gonna put the entire kit on it. I'm not gonna do it there though, because I don't want those upgrades. But I'm definitely gonna put the kit on it. I'm leaving it as a rear-wheel drive. I kind of want to supercharge it. I feel like with a supercharger, bring this thing like to the top of A-class or something, and I feel like it could be quite nice to drive. Engine swaps available for it. 3.2. We have that. We have the flat 6. Basically, a lot of different engines. You can even have. Can I rev it? Hello. There we go. We can even have the 4.5 liter V8 that's out of the Ferrari 458. Basically the same engine swaps I think that you get in the GT86 as well. I'm also not going to make this thing all-wheel drive because that'll just be stupid. So slap a big old wang on it. Oh, this is adjustable as well. Okay, that's kind of cool. As for there's no front end adjustability. Maybe there is actually with the kit that's on it now. Let's have a look at the wait. We can give it bigger wheels. Really? We can change the tire profile. Wait, but if I change the tire profile and we make it bigger like this, does that mean that I can now change the wheel diameter and we can make it even bigger? Ooh. I don't know. 20s just doesn't suit this car though. 19s maybe, but not 20s. 20s are just way too big. It's really, really high off the ground as well now, so we need to change and adjust that. I'm gonna give it some slick racing tires. 275s in the front, very good. 305s in the back. Damn, we can actually get some really, really wide tires on this thing. As for the wheels, there's a bunch of different wheels available for this thing. I kind of want to go with the specialized wheels, which are these last ones here that we have. There's quite a lot of wheels available for this thing. Put some work wheels on it. That would look kind of clean. Anything with a bit of center offset, I think would look really, really nice on this thing, especially with the Rocket Bunny kit. I think obviously if we had the regular, just without wide bodying it, I don't think I'd be putting these wheels on it, but I kind of like something like this. I'm gonna put these on, and we'll work from there. What else do we have available for this thing? Clutch. Upgrade the clutch. Upgrade the transmission. Driveline. Give it a race diff. We'll adjust that afterwards. Do that. What's it look like once it's fully slammed or fully lowered? It's very low. I really don't like this. I'm not a big fan of this kit at all. I don't know. It looks aggressive and it looks like, you know, wide-bodied, but I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the square arches. That's the only thing. It reminds me of like a, I don't know if you guys have seen, there's a new Toyota that's out, like an SUV thing. I don't even know what it's called. It's like some random numbers. It's not like the, it looks like a RAV4, but it's got like the wheel arches are just like plastic, like black plastic. I don't know why or who thought that was a good idea at Toyota, but it just looks flapped, and I really don't like it. But yeah, that's what that reminds me of. This kit that's on this car right now. It looks super aggressive though from the front and the rear, and obviously the chunky arches. I mean that's cool, but apart from that, I'm not a big fan. Well, we're pretty much, let's say we're pretty much maxed this thing out to the top of. Okay, what about exhaust? We just have the same exhaust sound, really? It's a little strange. I definitely changed it so we can rev it a little bit higher, but anything that I change now, it'll just jump up really, really high. I think I might just leave it the way it is. There's nothing else that I can really change on it that we can bring it just slightly up higher. Yeah, no we can't. There's literally nothing that I can change on this car, I don't think. Oh, flywheel? Yeah, come on then. We'll change the flywheel. Slightly lighter flywheel. Okay, there you go. At top of A-Class. Still rear-wheel drive. I think it's really, really good power to weight ratio for an A-Class. Like I said, this thing I think could be really, really good for you know, like a tollgate run or something like that. So yeah, let's have a look at some of the paints that are available for this thing. Maybe we can get those colors to be a little different. Oh, silver looks great actually. The silver and grey look really good. The blue looks good too. It looks like a Lexus from this angle right here. It looks a little bit like the Lexus RCF. I really like it in silver. I think the silver looks so good on it. Damn, I like that actually a lot. As for the wheels as well, I'm gonna keep those the same color that are there, and brakes, I'm gonna leave those alone as well. All right, I'm not gonna change too much on this thing. Okay, I guess tune-wise, we can probably try and adjust some stuff on it. I'm definitely gonna probably try this thing for drifting in some other video, but for this one, I kind of feel like it would be perfect to just take this thing out in A-Class and try it out like this. We'll see what it's like. Should I bring it on the Golden Tollgate? It's been a while since I played on the Golden Tollgate. Like, it's been a while since I played on the Golden Tollgate. I feel like it'd be kind of nice to play around there for a little bit. Alright, one sec. I'm gonna mess around with a tune. Oh yeah, can we adjust? Oh yeah, we can adjust front and rear aero on this thing. I'll be right back. I'm gonna try and get like a slight little tune on this thing, and then we'll bring it on the Golden Tollgate. Oh man, it's weird seeing this. I think it's been like a month, if not even more. Maybe about a month since the last time that I've actually played on this track, which is pretty mad. Obviously, we've seen people do the competition and everything on this track that I held, but I haven't played on it myself. Ooh, it sounds good from the inside. It sounds like a race car. Oh my god! Wow. Oh my god, the brakes are so good. Like I said, it's been a while since I've been on this track, so I expect a very slow lap time with it. It is fantastic to drive. I'm not even on sim steering. Like I said, very basic setup here, just kind of adjusted camera and tow and all that the way I kind of like it. Same with gear ratios and tire pressure and all that sort of stuff, and the diff setup is just very basic stuff. similar stuff to what I do to my cars as I start to build them, and then obviously after I do a few runs or after I play with them a lot more, I'll end up adjusting them according to what the car reacts like when I'm driving it now. But this is fantastic to drive. Man, I absolutely love this thing already. I've only done a few corners with it, but it's beautiful to drive. It's got so much grip. The powertrain is perfect. You can just floor it out of corners and it just pushes you out nicely. The front end is really light. Actually, such a good car. Like I said, I won't be breaking any records with it, but wow. Out of all the cars that we've had over the past few weeks, they were so crappy. Just not good to drive for anything. This is like a blessing. I'll definitely be taking the wide body off this thing though. I don't know if it'll affect handling enough, because I think the wheels are, obviously the track width is a lot wider now with the wide body, so I don't know how much that will affect the way this car is going to handle afterwards, but right now with the wide body kit, it is wonderful to drive. I absolutely adore it. Oh, there you go. A little scratch off the wall. Like I said, it's been a while. The cams as well. Changing the cams makes this thing rev higher. I don't know how much turbo lag I would have gotten if I put the turbos on it instead of the supercharger, but it honestly feels like such a... Oh, Jesus. It honestly feels like such a... Oh, my God. There you go. There's my rustiness kicking in. I knew that that wall was there, that would... and that would stop me, but I still went a bit too fast. I went too slow there. Could have gone faster. Again, a bit too slow there. I definitely threw this run, but I don't really care. I definitely need a few laps to like warm up on this track again, since it's been such a long time. It was actually just such a brilliant car to drive. It doesn't even sound bad either. Look how good the brakes are. I cannot drive from the exterior. I don't know how people drive in the exterior on this track. I can't do it. I don't know why. I just got used to driving cockpit the entire time, and trying to drive exterior is just a no-go from me. What a wonderful little car. Again, like I said, I couldn't care less about the GT86. This one just, obviously, everything's more refined and it's just nicer to look at even. Visually. Like stock, obviously, not with the wide body, but it just looks like such a much better put together car, if that makes sense. I don't know, I just really like it. It just looks so much better. And it looks more like a sports car than the 86. I don't know, it looks good. I like this car. But I definitely am blown away with the way this thing handles. Like, the front end is so light, you just put it into a direction that you want it to drive in and just keep your foot planted. What a great surprise. I'm so happy that this is good. So happy that this car is good to drive. Seriously. I think I'm gonna build a drift build out of it as well. Right now in this video. I think because the front end is so light, I feel like this could be such a good drift car. Rear wheel drive as well. Not all wheel drive or anything stupid like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the wide body. I'm going to get rid of the wide body. The wheels actually don't look that bad. And I am going to engine swap. I'm going to put the Ferrari engine in this thing. Obviously, we're going to need to change the tires and all that sort of stuff. And I'm going to keep it an A. I'm not going to give it 5 billion horsepower because I feel like that's just going to be stupid. Track width as wide as we possibly can go for the front and the rear. And then the tires, I'm going to change to the snow tire compound there as well. Like so. And I'm going to change that rear wing to just a normal Toyota wing, because that looks kind of clean. We can actually change the bumpers now. We can just put Forza stuff, I guess, for the bumpers. What? What's changed? Oh, okay. Yeah, go on then. We'll put that piece of plastic on there as well. Whoops. And, of course, then, most importantly, I have to change the drift suspension. Yeah, like, this looks... It just looks like such a cooler, like, little sports car. I'd take this over an MX-5 any day. 100%. 100% I'd take this over an MX-5. I don't think there is anything else left to do here. The diff is there. I mean, it doesn't really matter what diff I have on. That'll get adjusted anyway. Other than that, I think we're fine. What are we looking at power-wise? 562? Yeah, that's fine. Because it's so light, I think that's perfectly fine. We'll have a look and see what this thing drives like, but I feel like it should be more than enough. Like I said, I want it to be a nice, lightweight little car to just throw around, and I feel like for drifting it'd be really nice. Alright, I'm excited. Oh, it sounds good. Oh, I spun it already. Definitely have to be much easier on the power. Yeah, 500 horsepower, almost 600 going to the rear wheels. I gotta be careful with it, but... Oh, it's really easy to control. Yeah. Yeah, it's really easy to control. Again, you just have to be smooth on the power. Right, one sec, let me take it down the hill. I definitely won't be able to push this thing up the hill though. But let's go down the hill with it and see what we can do. I might actually need to change my gear ratio slightly on this thing. And see if this makes it down the hill. That is such a stupid place for the reverse lights. They're not even LED as well. Yucky. Why do car manufacturers insist on putting lights, like, away from the actual taillights? Like, adding extra sets of lights to the rear of the car. Like, it just makes no sense to me. Like, just put it in, like, integrate it into actual taillights. It just gets rid of the ugliness of, like, extra lights all over the bumpers. There's lots of car manufacturers that do that, and I don't know, I just feel like it's dumb. It is lovely to drive. As I said to you, for it being so lightweight, I thought that this amount of power would have been perfect, and it literally is. Again, very basic setup, very basic tune on it. Even the transmission, like, I just kind of slapped it together and kind of thought, like, what sort of top speed I would need and what sort of gear ratios I would need, so I just kind of threw something together that I thought would work, and it does actually kind of work. I can use 4th gear for pretty much any corner that I want here. This is an A-class drift car. You don't really have those a lot in this game. Usually when you're building something for drifting, you jump it into S1. S1 is the key place for it, but if you're doing anything lower than that, it's usually for like smaller tracks or whatever. You don't really build a lot of A-class drift cars in this game. Well, I don't anyway. What an absolute gem. Again, the throttle control, so easy. This engine's so good though. This 458 V8 is so good. Revs really high. Sounds good. And it's pushing this little 86 sideways and it's keeping it there. I love it, man. I love driving this thing. I absolutely love the new GR86 in this game. Try it out for yourselves. Let me know what you think of it. Maybe you've built this thing for something else, maybe for drag racing or for off-road racing or whatever, or you've tried it in different classes and you've really enjoyed it. Let me know. Definitely let me know. But so far, from what I've noticed, it's beautiful to drive. It's such a change of pace as well because of the last few cars that we've gotten this season are absolute pigs to drive. The Mustang and the Pontiac, absolute pigs. And then this thing is just like such a joy to drive. I honestly think that this would outclass and outmatch both of the other cars if I build like an uphill version of this car. Seriously. I think it would demolish those cars. Even as a rear wheel drive. Because you can get some really wide tires on this thing, so I'm actually really impressed with that as well, that we can actually put like 305s in the rear on this thing. I'm still on super wide tires with it as well. I kept the tires, well, the tire width. I just changed the compound. It's so smooth. I'm not even looking at the car, I'm just looking where I'm going. And the car is just kind of sliding underneath me, pretty much. Like, my focus point isn't on the car at all when I'm sliding around. That's how much I can trust this car to just stay sideways and drive it exactly how I want to. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I'm sorry if I'm screaming into the mic. I'm just like, I move my head like closer to the screen. And my mic is there and I'm kind of like just concentrating. What a beautiful little car. It doesn't need this much power at all. But if you're trying to do any sort of runs like this, it's really nice. But if you're doing any sort of racing, you saw what it could do with like 300 horsepower. A mix of good tires, good brakes, and just 300 horsepower. Because this thing is very lightweight anyway, so. I don't even know what else to say about it, man. I love it. I adore the GR86 in this game. They've done a brilliant job with the handling physics of it. It is lovely. Well, that's it from me. Thank you for watching, everybody. Hopefully you guys enjoyed me praising this car a lot in this video. But I had to. It's just such a good car to drive. But yeah, anyway. Thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you want to see more videos like this on the channel, then of course subscribe, like this video if you enjoyed it, and yeah, I guess I'll be speaking to you guys in a different video later on. Alright, goodbye everyone. Peace out. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.